Mongolia has fewer people than New York City spread across a landmass bigger than Alaska, and it once built the largest land empire in human history from the exact same empty ground. Today, we go deep, starting from fact number 15. Mongolia is the 18th largest country in the world, yet holds only around 3.3 million people, roughly 2 per square kilometer, the lowest density of any sovereign country. Nearly half the population lives in the capital, packed onto less than 0.5% of the land, making the rest of the country almost 3 times emptier than Australia or Namibia. Fact number 14. Mongolia is the largest landlocked country on Earth with 0 access to any sea. Kazakhstan is bigger, but still borders the Caspian Sea. Mongolia has nothing like that. The nearest ocean water, the Yellow Sea, sits roughly 800 kilometers away, which is exactly why Pacific moisture almost never reaches this land. Fact number 13. Mongolia sits inside a fortress of mountains that traps it in permanent drought. The Himalayas and Kunlun Shan block moisture from the south, the Altai block it from the west. The result? Only about 0.4% of Mongolia's land can support crops. Despite being 54 times larger, it actually has less farmable land than tiny Albania. Fact number 12. The Gobi Desert doesn't behave the way deserts should. At Kongarin Els, wind moving across the dunes produces a deep hum, singing sand. Locals have talked about for generations. Temperatures swing from below -40 in winter to over 40 in summer. Inside sits Yolin Am, a gorge where ice survives all summer while the desert bakes just meters away. Fact number 11. Every autumn, a dome of cold, dry, high-pressure air builds over Siberia and settles on Mongolia, powerful enough to be felt as far as Italy. It keeps the skies almost permanently clear, giving Mongolia around 257 sunny days a year and the nickname Land of the Eternal Blue Sky. It's also exactly why the country is so brutally cold and dry. Fact number 10. Ulaanbaatar is the coldest capital city on the planet, averaging around -3 degrees Celsius a year. Before settling at its current site, the city physically moved 28 separate times. Today, it holds close to half of Mongolia's entire population, the only major urban hub in a country the size of Alaska. Fact number 9. Lake Kuvsgol in the north is one of the purest lakes on Earth, Mongolia's deepest, clear enough to see straight down to the rocks. In winter, it freezes solid enough to become a functioning highway, connecting communities otherwise cut off for months. Fact number 8. In 1923, the Gobi delivered one of the most important discoveries in science. At the Flaming Cliffs of Bayansag, explorer Roy Chapman Andrews uncovered the first dinosaur eggs ever found. Herders had long found strange bones here and folded them into legends of dragons, and they weren't far off. Fact number 7. Mongolia is home to the Taki, or Przewalski's horse, the only species of truly wild horse left on Earth. Every other wild horse population descends from domesticated ancestors. The Taki never did. It vanished from the wild in the 1960s before a decades-long breeding effort brought it back, and it even carries 66 chromosomes instead of 64. Fact number 6. Roughly a third of Mongolians still live a nomadic or semi-nomadic herding lifestyle today. Their felt-walled yurts can be assembled or dismantled in under 2 hours. Horses outnumber people 13 to 1, sheep 30 to 1. A direct answer to a landscape that never rewarded staying still. Fact number 5. Mongolia is warming faster than the global average, up 1.8 degrees Celsius since 1940, thawing permafrost beneath roads, pipelines, and buildings. The Gobi is expanding north at 6 to 7 kilometers a year. catastrophic winters called Dzud can wipe out millions of livestock in a season. One event in 2009 to 2010 killed more than 8 million animals. Fact number 4, that same flat grassland that makes farming impossible is exactly what made Mongolia the launching pad for the largest contiguous land empire in history. Under Genghis Khan, Mongol horsemen used the unbroken steppe as a highway, moving armies faster across Eurasia than any force before gunpowder or rail. Fact number 3. Geneticists studying the Y chromosome have identified a signature linked to Genghis Khan's line in an estimated 17 million men alive today. That means roughly 1 in every 200 men on Earth may carry a direct genetic thread back to a single ruler from a landscape most people couldn't point to on a map. Fact number 2. In the mid-1700s, the Qing dynasty crushed the Dzungar Mongols, wiping out an estimated 500,000 to 800,000 people, up to 80% of that population. At the same time, the spread of Tibetan Buddhism meant roughly 1 in 3 Mongol men entered monastic life and never married, stalling Mongolia's population recovery for over 2 centuries. Fact number 1. For most of the last 300 years, Mongolia has barely had a moment of true independence, ruled by the Qing for 2 centuries, briefly free after 1911, then a Soviet satellite until 1990. Even now, wedged between Russia and China, it depends on Russia for most of its oil and gas and sends nearly all its exports to China. The same emptiness that launched an empire is the very thing squeezing it today. These were 15 facts about a country most people think they understand, but rarely truly see. If any surprised you, comment below. I read everyone. Geography, but make it matter.